Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stan Musial, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Lefty Grove gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can.
Out. He's out. Out. First base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Batting
and
fourth.
what a season he's
The
having.
designated
Entering
hitter,
play, leading the
number
league in
4.
2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete. Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
He pulls this one into right. And this
right,
is
come
going
on,
to
baby.
wind
You're
up
up,
as
you're up,
extra
you're up.
bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here
Batting
now.
fifth.
9 games,
The
that's
first
getting
baseman,
firm. He's seeing the ball
number
well,
3.
and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby.
Batting
And
sixth.
Houston looking for
The
more
second
here in
baseman,
just the opening
number
frame of the
0.
game. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Ty Cobb.
Batting
So we
7.
check out how he
The
did in
center
August
fielder,
versus how he's finishing
number
off
0.
the season down the stretch here in September. Gehrig over at second. Fox on at first with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments
Batting
at the
8.
plate. Anytime you're getting
The
a
third
knock every
baseman,
day of the week, you're doing
Johnny.
things right. He's keeping that front
Fish.
shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Line towards center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Striding in once again, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he hammers it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros leave them loaded, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adalberto Mejia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Cole hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball.
Ball 4, take your base. Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. He's out.
Ready now, Lou Gehrig. With just a few games left
Leading
to play,
up
he
for
comes
the
into this one
Astros,
with a sizable
the
lead in the
designated
home
hitter,
run standings.
Number 4.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number
Flied
4.
out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in,
Now batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number
Hit the ball
4.
pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Held hitless in this
The
one
batter,
so far, but he looks to
number
be in
4.
good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 5 and the Astros 2.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Trevor Cahill with his 4th win this season. Taylor Cole earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Angels will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Cy Young starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one.
He's out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. He's safe. Out. 3. He's out.
At the plate, Ted Williams, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300.
The
so
designated
clearly
hitter.
He's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He enters
Batting
play
fifth.
in the hunt for the
The
league's
second
home
baseman,
run crown, but he'll
number
have some
0.
work to do down the stretch. Williams leads off second with nobody out. In the air now, out to left. Upton's after it, but he won't get there. It falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if
Batting
you showed
sixth.
up. You wouldn't know if it's
The left
2-0,
fielder.
3-1, 0-2.
Yeah.
Counts do not matter. This guy
Usual.
trusts in his craft.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Okay, you're up,
Ground
you're
it
up,
back
you're
up
up.
the middle. Simmons, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina,
Batting
and
seven.
you can see his home
The
road
catcher.
splits there. He
Yadier.
has not fared very well in front of the home
Molina.
crowd, oddly enough. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Into the box,
Eddie
Matthews. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ted
The designated
Williams.
hitter,
He'll try
number
to follow
9.
up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pick it up,
Hard
pick it up.
liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels nothing. Stepping in,
The
Ted
designated
Williams.
hitter,
He
number
was a ground
9.
out victim last time up.
Ted Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle.
beat it out, beat it out.
Simmons to his left. He's there, and that's the 2nd out. To the plate now is the
Leading up
designated
for
hitter,
the
Ted
Astros,
Williams. He'll lead
the
things off
designated
as they
hitter,
look to perhaps
Ted
build on an already sizable lead.
Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Cy Young earns win number 15 on the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Andrew Heaney couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.